Yo, how your day going? How you living? How you chilling? You good? Today we got the summer I turned stupid, and this is about the summer I turned pretty. I have never watched the summer I turned pretty, but I've seen this guy talk about it, and we're starting off. This video is gonna be about season 3, and yeah. And the only comment I have to make is, I got a couple comments to make before the video starts. There ain't no way me and my brother are ever gonna share a girl. That's crazy work. Ain't no way she gonna be throating me one week and throating him in the next week down the hall. Not happening. Mainly because that's disgusting. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We can't both come out of the same woman and come into the same woman. Like, bro. That's not happening. But if it is gonna happen, you might as well run a train on her, share her half the week. Somebody gets Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Another person gets a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday she gets to heal up. I don't know.
Here we are again. The Summer I Turned Pretty has finally come to an end, with the 3rd season wrapping up just a few days ago. And I don't know what I was expecting really, but man, I got so much more than I bargained for. Like, if I could just summarize the entire season real quick, it's basically I made a video a few months ago about the very beginning of season 3, and now the Riverman's come to collect. I watched the entire season front to back, so let's talk about it. Come along, kids. Let's take a walk. As per my last video, Belly found out that Jeremiah slept with someone else when they broke up for a couple weeks, and then she, of course, took offense to this because how come you don't process your feelings exactly the same way I do? But then they talked.
Bro, if y'all on a break, like Ross and Rachel, if we're on a break, I'm cracking whatever I want or whatever.
Get back together, and then of course this whole thing happened.
Would you?
Yes.
Cool. Set my toes.
Will you marry me?
Flawless idea. This will definitely solve all your problems. And hey, if it still doesn't work out, why not have a kid together? Just roll the dice on that one too. But anyway, so as you might imagine, Belly and Jeremiah are so in love now.
Taylor's already there. I gotta go.
Hey, what are you talking to me, man?
One last thing.
Yeah.
Will you marry me?
Oh, look at that.
Okay, first of all, looks like someone doesn't need to compensate. And also, did you need your classes to propose? I don't know, man.
It represents your chances of staying together. Yeah, so now that they're engaged or whatever, they're just so excited to share their love with the world.
What are you doing?
Gotta tell everybody.
What are you? No.
Yes. It's about Conklin. It's gonna marry her.
Whoa. Or did it? Oh, baby. Oh, Jesus. Getting married in university while you're sleeping in a fraternity. This is the type of stuff they need to be showing women, bro. Your standards need to. No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some people's standards need to be a little bit high. What do you mean you're getting married in university? So you're gonna pay for a wedding, have student debt, have no clear job for the future, clear indication of where you're gonna get money from. How are you guys buying a house or an apartment? Damn.
She's gonna be such a hot wife.
Yeah, I don't think that means, that's kind of a weird thing to just yell out of a window, my dude. But now here's where things kind of start to fall apart, okay? So Belly and Jeremiah are so excited to get married, but literally no one else is on board with this. But before that, really quick, this video is brought to you by Raycon. Today, okay? All right, back to the show.
Alrighty. How you holding up? I'm fine. It's whatever. Love is a lie.
Damn. All right, that's what's up.
Oh, Taylor, if you only knew.
That morning at the hospital, we got engaged.
Yeah, bro. I'm 20 years old. Everybody I know is 20. Forget that, man. Bro, I'm not. Bro, we can't be 20 going to our 20-year-old friend's wedding, bro. Nah, life Not saying that you should like be with more people, but marriage is a big step to make, especially at that point in your life where you're just lost. Because I'm not sure. I'm not care who you are when you're 20. You ain't gonna be the same person you are when you're 25, bro. Man, I'm just sound depressing, huh?
Oh my god. Oh my god, are you pregnant?
Yeah, so understandably, Taylor's like, what the heck? And later on, they're all having dinner together after they do this like dedication thing for Jeremiah and Conrad's mom. And things just take like a crazy nosedive.
We're getting married.
Oh, Bomaclat.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, like Belly's mom specifically is not having any of this nonsense. Thank you very much.
You guys are not ready for this.
No.
This is very irresponsible.
not ready for
You're
this.
not for this. You are not ready. Why? Why would you do this?
Yeah, you know, like,
Like what? What, bro? That's the stuff I'm saying if I'm a parent. What? Are you pregnant? What the? What? Like y'all got all this life left and you want to get married now? All right.
okay, like I cannot imagine how terrible my life would be if I was stuck with the same girl I was dating when I was 21. Like, you think you're so old and smart at that age, but like, nah, I was a dumb little baby. So this kind of sets up the bulk of the season where Belly and Jeremiah want to get married so bad. Ain't nothing gonna stop them. But literally no one in their life supports anything
No.
they're doing. And I'll tell you right now, as someone who's been married, marriage changes nothing. All the same problems, the same highs and lows, all that is still going to be there after the honeymoon, except actually now you might feel even more trapped because like legally you can't just be like, oh yeah, this isn't working anymore, goodbye. You know, it's like a whole process now. Anyway,
Don't forget Richard.
Drink from the birthday girl.
Nope. Every penny is going straight to our wedding fund.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all don't got like paper like that to be having a wedding. Like if you're getting married, sure, sign some papers, but a wedding? Nah, wait until you like. Let's see where you are when you're 25, 30. Like, gang, you don't need to get married if you're already together forever.
I'm so hot for you right now.
You wouldn't
Hey,
be
yeah.
saying that if you could see my feet.
Belly, you know, that's okay. We don't need to know how Jeremiah
Yeah.
feels about your feet. So as the season goes on, things go pretty much how you expect
Yeah,
them to.
toss it.
Parents don't support any of this, and Belly and her mom get in a huge fight.
You think I wanted to let him down like that?
Don't let him down. Don't let me down. I mean, please, why can't you just accept this?
Because you are still a child.
You're just mad because
Nah, bro, I couldn't. I'll be trying to hide my laughter. Oh man, especially if that was my brother. Oh damn, I could not be in the same house. Like if this situation happened in my family, where like 3 years down the line, my little brother's 20, and he wants to get married to his girlfriend, and my mom's like, forget that, boy. I would actually die of laughter.
you don't get a say in what I do anymore, and it's
Shrekin.
killing you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Watching you make such a stupid mistake is killing me.
Conrad, of course, has a million different feelings all going on at the same time. Oh,
'Cause he
man, I
banged
can't
her.
believe Belly's getting married. Maybe it's because my bangs aren't long enough. Hey, how come no one thinks it's weird that we keep calling her Belly? Like no one thought this was a really dumb nickname? So they're trying
Oh,
to
yeah,
plan out the
chill.
wedding, but they
Her
have
name's
hardly any
Stomach.
money at all between the two of them. And Jeremiah's trying to intern for his dad, but he kind of doesn't know anything about anything. And no one takes him seriously since he only got the job because his dad owns the company. Anyway, like it's like a whole thing.
They're hazing me now. Isn't hazing like illegal?
Okay, you're an intern, dude. You gotta buck up or they're gonna go harder.
This season is a really interesting positioning of Conrad and Jeremiah. Like, season 1, Conrad was one of those broody, emo, sad anime boys. Jeremiah was happy and fun, because, you know, they're like 17 or whatever, right? But now that they're adults, though, like, Conrad has really come into his own, and he's, like, way cooler now. And Jeremiah's whole, like, cowabunga dude personality is not exactly paying the bills, you know what I'm saying? Like, Conrad's grown up so much over this season, it's crazy. But, of course, he can't escape his true feelings for Belly, even after all these years.
Jesus.
Do you bake now?
You know, only on special occasions.
You remember?
I always remember.
Really?
Of course. What have I done?
I remember this. This is how it usually starts. Then it's sold off. Us. Ugh. No protection. Straight. God and play.
So, Belly is staying for the summer at the house and
Oh,
cousins so that she can
great.
plan the wedding, which is going to be at the house and cousins. And Conrad ended up getting fired from his job at the hospital, so he flew down to stay at the house and cousins. And thanks to the power of happenstance, he and Belly are now together in the house and cousins.
Alone.
Ooh.
If Steven and I are out, does that mean it's just you, Conrad, and Jeremiah for the 4th?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Three-way? Pause.
How has it been with Conrad?
I've barely seen him all week.
Brought to you by Pop-Tarts. And once again, things go pretty much how you'd expect from everyone's favorite Conrad, now with extra broody boy action. I have feelings all the time. I sure hope you like watching boys cry because that's literally all I do.
I was about to head out.
Can I come with you? Because I just have to pick up a few things for the wedding and...
I mean, it'll be really quick. You could just take it when I get back.
Never mind. It's cool. I'll take my bike.
When Belly needs help with something, my first thought has historically been,
Ah, damn, they do the sad
Conrad,
monologue.
dude, I'm sorry. Let me...
Ah, damn. I'm so happy I never watched this show. Now I'm gonna watch the show. Yeah.
Just
I'm
interject
gonna
here for a
watch.
second, okay? From one fixer to another. I'm gonna be really real with you right here, okay? All that's waiting for you at the end of this road is a life of pain and misery. So it's really nothing else to do. Conrad gets wrapped up in helping Belly plan the wedding with Jeremiah. And, like, obviously Conrad doesn't want to do any of this, but, like, what's he gonna do? Say no?
Yes.
Are you cool if we make one more stop?
just say no. You can do it.
Just like 10 minutes tops. Please?
Yeah.
Is there a girl in my life who can make me do anything, even if I didn't want to? No, I mean my grandma. But that doesn't count. Like my mom, depending on what it is, she got like a 70% chance of me saying no. But I don't got a girl, so female friend. Nah, if I don't want to do something, you can't force me to do nothing.
No problem.
Man, I feel this scene so hard.
But
Oh
It's not
yeah, I remember
happening
that, Nick.
I'm going to bed.
Such a nice night.
Yeah, I remember that.
Are you still hungry?
Yeah.
Well, hey, Conrad, let me just stand all pretty in front of the night sky real quick. Yeah, good thing we're just platonic friends, am I right? Now, what ends up happening, just to kind of skip ahead a little bit here, is Jeremiah does one thing right at his job. And his dad's like, golly gee Willikers, I guess you're not a total loser. And decides that if he and Belly are going to get married no matter what anyway, he might as well be a part of it.
You know, you're really impressing me these days. Here at work and at home. I know Laurel's not happy about the wedding, but if you're dead set on it, you and Belly have my support. Let's have it at the club.
However, while this is
Whoa.
all happening, Belly is still at the house alone with Conrad and like, okay, everybody sit down. You're never going to believe this. But
She got
might
feelings for
kind of sort of be
Conrad.
starting to catch some feelings.
Oh my god, bro! For the brother, can we get some new characters in here, man? Like, what? Like, what is up with this family semen in this girl, bro? Like, is it genetic that she just needs one, like both of them at the same time? Like, needs to be banging one but feeling another. It's like, come on.
Again for Conrad when he accidentally hurts his leg while surfing. Mm-hmm, you ain't fooling nobody.
Oh my god, a man in pain. Pause. You're getting married. You're engaged to his brother. Oh,
Well, yeah, come on, dude. He's pulling out the Wet Bangs Mega Digi Evolution. How's that even fair? And so finally, here we are, a couple days before the wedding. Everyone's finally on board. Belly's mom came around. Jeremiah's
you know what? He should bang her before her wedding to his brother, just for trolls.
dad's paying for it, but things are just not quite right for Belly. Like, everything just feels so real and it's moving so fast. And, like, of course she loves Jeremiah, but Conrad has bangs and feelings at the same time, okay? What's a girl supposed to do? So it's time for the bachelorette parties, and everyone's getting a little messy, except Conrad, because he just, like, doesn't do that anymore. Which, like, hey, man, respect. But after it's all over, Belly is supposed to meet Jeremiah at the beach for a special little rendezvous, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But Jeremiah is too wasted to do anything, as Belly knew he would be because it's Jeremiah. And guess who's there waiting for her instead?
Oh, you better bang
Cheated
her.
on you when he was in Cabo.
I already knew about that.
Nah, bro. I don't care if that's your brother and you hate each other, bro. As a dude, you can't do that, man. You can't say, bro, was cheating on a vacation. What the? I mean, I in a Cuba. Nah, bro, that's messed up. I would troll my brother in the worst ways possible. Besides that, Jesus.
You know?
Oh, sliding into third at the last second, Captain Adam's apple himself. Let's hear what kind of words of platonic encouragement he has to offer.
I don't think I'll ever get you out of my system.
You're only saying this because I'm marrying Jeremiah. That's why you're saying this all of a sudden.
No, it's not all of a sudden, Belly. Don't you realize that? It's always. Don't be.
They're brothers. Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie, bro. She's a family ball. Oh my. I'm not sure why I'm acting like these are some new jokes I'm coming up with. Ever since I knew I was gonna be reacting to this video, I've had these jokes in my head, but I like that they're coming out natural. She's the family ball.
Don't marry him. Be with me.
Well, I'm sure this is gonna go wonderfully.
Thanksgivings are gonna be awkward.
You and I were never anything.
Damn.
Belly and all them ever wish that they just had like one emotionally neutral day? Like just one. Just like one day where no one cries. You know what I mean? Now, this all comes to a head in the next episode when it's almost time for the wedding. Conrad is, of course, up to his Edward from Twilight quasi-stalker antics, you know, where it's all like, sometimes I watch you sleep. Yeah, that's really weird, dude.
You haven't changed at all. You bring all this up the weekend of my wedding. You know what? You're sick. Don't you understand that you can't play with people like that?
Belly, wait.
Why not? What? Like, life is so boring, and I'm trying to spice it up a little bit. What's so wrong with that? Like, you're still here. Don't act like you don't like that. I'm not playing with your mind, telling you things I should have told you at proper time. Stop playing, man. Stop playing.
Say my name. Don't even think it.
Okay, Conrad, can we just like, for a second here, okay? Like, just because you have feelings doesn't mean you have to act on them, okay? Like, you can just have inside thoughts. It's okay.
Nah.
But anyway, it's time for the rehearsal dinner, and everyone's making speeches and saying a bunch of nice stuff about each other that they don't actually mean anyway.
We'll take the lessons that we've learned from you with.
Nah, bro. What's his name? Conrad? He should get up there and be like, yo, cuzzo, yo, bro. She still be doing that thing with her tongue? Say, yeah, I remember that, man. I taught her that one. She do the thing where she upside down and she got your feet up in there. Yeah, bro, that took a couple tries to master that one. Ooh-wee. Yeah, that's how I'm. Bro, you and your brother cracked that same girl and you're marrying her, bro.
My mom, her strength and resilience, and from my dad, his optimism, and from Steven, nobody has a bigger heart than my big brother.
But Belly knows that she can't keep what Conrad said a secret from Jeremiah. Because like a huge part of every problem that's ever happened in the show is because people keep secrets, right?
He did what?
I wanted to tell you sooner.
I
Shrekin.
knew it. I'm gonna kill him.
Jer, no, please just stay here.
I mean, for what? Like y'all, you had to know, bro. He cracked her first. I know I'm talking real, like trying to bring her down in a way of like the patriarchy or whatever it's called. Let's keep it a book. She's banging brothers. Hey, this was gonna happen. You seen both the meats. You have size comparisons to see who got what genetics. It's bro. It's a weird situation.
So is that it? Are we over? Is that why you're telling me this so you can go to him with a clear conscience?
No,
God.
I'm telling you this because I couldn't marry you if you didn't know.
And so, long, emotionally exhausting story short, Jeremiah realizes that Belly will always love Conrad, and it's never ever going to be just about him. Ever. And he realizes this because that's exactly what she tells him.
I can't even say his name without you getting this look on your face.
Jer.
Even now, you can't stop thinking about him, can you?
Oh my.
You look at me, look me in the eyes, and tell me you don't still love him.
Ooh. No, bro. bro. Belly, what you got to say to that? Belly, respond. Ooh.
Do you love him too?
Yes.
You know, like, it's 2020.
Nah. Oh, man, there's some real brotherly love. Oh, my. That's messed. This is messed up, gang. What? I'm gonna lie. Yeah. Nah, that's not it. That's not done, bro.
25, okay? Just date both of them. And so
Real
ultimately, the
talk.
wedding is canceled. The marriage is off. Jeremiah and Belly break up. Jeremiah hates Conrad. And here's where the
Ooh.
show just really takes a crazy turn, because now that the wedding is off and she's severed like all ties with Conrad and Jeremiah, she leaves her key to the cousin's house and just decides to go to Paris by herself. You know, forget all these dumb boys
Damn.
with their dumb low body fat and perfectly symmetrical faces and like, I don't need facial hair to hide my weak chin.
Never that.
Voilà, regardez.
Is everything okay then?
C'est le tableau Excel du mois dernier. Combien de fois est-ce que je vous ai dit qu'il faut le mettre à jour?
Mettre à jour.
I'm so sorry, but my colleague was mistaken. The program is completely full.
And so Belly finds herself in Paris, alone, no school, no anything. At first, she just wants to go home and, like, you know, maybe she and Jeremiah could work things out. Like, sure,
Oh
her
my
entire life
God.
back there totally sucks and it's completely ruined, but it's the kind of depressing disaster that she's familiar with. And that's way better than something new and scary. But then she makes a few friends and has a few little adventures and realizes that she could totally make this work if she just, you know, tried.
Mom, I did something really stupid.
So,
Tell me
like,
where you are and I'll come get you. Paris? I'm sorry.
the fuck?
What? And so she just stays in Paris for months and months. She gets some jobs under the table. She's living in a crappy apartment with like 10 other people who all hate her because she's American. So yeah, life's great.
Hey, Mom. Happy Thanksgiving. Wish I could be with you guys. I've just got so much going on with my new job and my apartment. Anyway, I gotta get
Fake
started
it
on my
till you
stuff.
make it.
I'm cooking
Fake
for
it
my roommates.
till you
Love
make
you. Bye.
Man, this is the longest tourist visa of all time. And so 3 months go by, it's Thanksgiving, Belly's just starting to get her footing. A few more months go by, it's Christmas, Belly is being pursued by Interpol at this point, I assume. And she loves living in Paris, but you know, it gets a little lonely around the holidays. Enter stage left, totally platonic guy friend, Bonito.
Got a fire, got wine, and I've got that giant box of chocolates that Celine got me for Christmas. Okay, so what's your
Cool.
amazing plan then?
Well, the streets are empty tonight, and I believe.
But the seats are empty tonight, and I was trying to get in your panties. S'il vous plaît.
Emptiness.
Just like my soul. So, Belly decides to throw all caution to the wind and hop on this guy's Vespa and see where this
Oh,
Paris
yeah.
adventure takes her, you know, and turns out it takes her
Dead.
right into his mouth. Boy, nope, guys, we gotta rewrite that one. Now, this whole time, Conrad's been writing her letters that she hasn't responded to, and Jeremiah's been kind of couch surfing for a while. First, it was with Steven and Taylor, who, of course, are back together. Why wouldn't they be? Actually, just a quick aside here, okay, but like, real talk, Steven and Taylor are way more interesting characters who have way better chemistry than anyone else, and like, the actors themselves are way more believable and fun to watch on screen. Like, this show is about the wrong people, okay?
What do you say we call it a night, huh, Jer? Get some rest.
I don't need a babysitter, okay? I'm not a child.
You have muscle
You
all
are.
over your mouth.
She's so rude to me. Isn't she rude?
I think she's pretty perfect.
Type.
Okay, all right. Let's walk that one back. Anyway, so Conrad learns that Belly is staying in Paris indefinitely. She has a couple avenues for how to change and extend her visa. Her friend moved out and gave her her apartment, so like she has a steady job, she has a boyfriend kinda, she has her own place now. But of course,
Oh.
even after several months of no contact, he still can't get her out of his head.
Okay, really though? If you don't go, you might regret it forever. If you do go, you might regret it forever too.
I ain't gonna lie, gang. You just need to step outside, bro. If I learned anything from last night, from just walking the streets and standing in line, standing in the wrong line for a play, trying to meet my friends, you can meet just a bunch of random people outside. You girls can too. I ain't gonna lie.
Is this supposed to be helping?
No.
Type.
Doctor, help thyself.
And so, following his heart, Conrad makes his way to Paris so he can dramatically show up unannounced, now with full torque-paying accessory. I literally never stop thinking about you. I came to see you because I have really bad pattern recognition skills. And this brings us to the final episode of the entire show. So Conrad shows up in Paris at Belly's apartment, which he knows the location of because she finally wrote him back one day.
And she's kissing Louis.
Conrad.
Surprise.
Trying to suck it again.
Guys.
Give me a hug. Come here.
This is pretty much how it was when I was in high school and I tried to talk to literally anyone. Like, you know, it kind of messes with you when, like, everyone you talk to makes it very clear that they wish you weren't. Anyway, so one thing leads to another, and Conrad ropes Belly into showing him around town, you know, all the sights and the fountains, and like, oh, this is the best croissant in all of Paris. And it tastes exactly like every other croissant in Paris. Now, later on, Conrad and Belly head over to this, like, pre-birthday dinner thing that Belly's Parisian friends have set up for her.
You know, Conrad, I think it was quite romantic what you did.
Appreciate it.
Isabel moments before she's about to marry your brother.
I didn't.
She getting messy. I feel it, bro. Hey, man, let's say, man. I'm glad that was a DM move, bro. Like, that's your bro. Like, you may not like him, but you still need a place to stay and some food to eat. You can't be doing that type of stuff when it comes to family, bro. Because at the end of the day, sometimes you're going to want mom's cooking, and he might be there, and it might get awkward. And food is way better than love.
Start the conversation thinking that I was going to declare my love for her.
But of course, you couldn't hold it in any longer.
Oh, and the new dude here.
Like such a nightmare, okay? Like you walk into a room full of strangers and they're all like, oh, you're that guy? Wow, we've heard literally everything about you. Okay, well, in that case, I'm just gonna go walk into the ocean now. Nice meeting you. Now, at this dinner, Conrad finds out that Belly and Bonito broke up, apparently, and so maybe he has a shot?
You know, for a while,
why is Bonito here?
your letters kept me going. Whenever I was lonely or missed home, I would just sit and read them.
You already know where home is. Oh, good job, Connie. Ooh.
And so after sharing a passionate night of making paper snowflakes together, I assume, things are like kind of weird now.
What, when's the next train?
The first one's at 5. Still get breakfast and I would have plenty of time.
No, I mean, I'm
Damn, that armpit hair is going ballistic. Oh, God.
Yeah, no, I'll just take the...
Jesus.
Oh, hit it and quit it, Conklin. Strikes again. Hey there, Big C. Thanks for the medium D. Anyway, gotta run. You can show yourself out, right? She's so cool. This all turns into a much bigger conversation they have about each other and their relationship before and now, and they just kind of put everything out there, you know?
You don't love me anymore?
I've always loved you.
I would love you. Hey, help me up. I love you, man. My dogs. Since day one, gang. But like real love? Nah, I got love for you.
Problem. How are we supposed to know if we love each other because we want to and not because we were told to? What if you only love me because that's what your mom wanted and then your mom died?
Damn.
No, it's about how their lives were always being driven by the should-haves and the maybes, and she feels like there was never any room left for the could-have-beens and the regrets of yesterday's why-did-I's, overruling the possibilities of tomorrow's wish-I-hads. And so she sends Conrad on his way, because she has her own life now. She doesn't need to be tied down to Conrad, Jeremiah, the cousin's house.
I never know Conrad.
And that's where the show ends. Or it should have, but guess who Belly chases down right after this?
Conrad.
Is this it taken? Conrad.
It's like back and forth between brothers. Not even friends. Like friends is a weird, especially like your boy since you've known since day one, and she's hopping between you two, and you two are taking her back. Don't know. That's still weird. But at least you two can deviate from each other. That's your brother. Like, y'all blood. You're coming, like I said before, you came out of the same woman and you're coming in the same woman. There are 4 billion of them on the earth. I'm pretty sure you guys can find 2 separate ones. I ain't gonna lie, gang.
I choose you.
Pikachu.
You guys maybe want to sit down at least? And so, at the very end of the show, Belly chooses Conrad, and that's where the show actually ends. Which is so freaking stupid!
Yes.
And now we present to you Alex getting irrationally upset about a cheesy romance show. I mean, like, okay, so the entire show is about how Belly's world is so small, and she only knows these guys, and they're like the only boys she's ever interacted with or whatever, right? She spends all 3 seasons like tennis ball bouncing between them, but like I said, the underlying foundation of everything is how this is the only life she's ever known, okay? And so finally, at the end of the show, she gets a taste of actual freedom. She's living in France, no family, no Conrad, Jeremiah, nothing. And she grows and learns and blossoms or whatever, right? Like she can speak French fluently, she figured all this out on her own, she's dating other guys. Like, look at how well she's doing. You see this bob she has going on? Amazing stuff. And then she throws it all away just to go back to Conrad after all of this. She finally has her own piece of the world that she carved out herself. She just shrugs it.
Yeah, bro, that's one of the things that I'm pretty sure people regret. Even if they found the love of their life, like the could have been and should have beens of life will always get you, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Real, like she was in Paris, living her dream. Like she was in a nightmare and made it into a livable life. She was going somewhere, but now she's back in her little hometown. She may have found love, but at what cost? You feel me? Like, again, they're like 20, 21. There's so much life to be lived. Yeah, I'm over here philosophizing.
Often goes back to this nonsense. I was loving the way the show was about to end. Like, even Conrad coming to visit, you know, and then Belly telling him that all this was life that was put upon them by adults, but now she has her own life and her own world, her own goals and dreams and friends that she made by her own choice. The show should have had a bittersweet ending right there, with both of them realizing that life has moved on past all of this, and everything they thought was so important was just them going through.
Yeah, Skillet's a lot healthier back there.
The motions that they were like heavily pushed into doing. But no, just to go back to Conrad, because heaven forbid she expand her life in any way. Now, I totally understand what they're going for, okay? Where she chooses Conrad because she wants to, and not because of Suzanne or Jeremiah or this and that or whoever, right? It should have been Belly closing the door on all of this and proceeding forward with the life that she built for herself. You don't need no freaking Bonrad or whatever the ship name is. Anyway, turns out there's going to be a movie now, too.
Oh, Jesus.
Cool. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching this video.
Well, that was something. Like, comment, subscribe, and catch you on the flip side.